start the recording as well. So a very warm welcome to all of you, all the kids and parents from the Olympiad Success family. So kids, like few of the students were telling that they have known Olympiad Success from before. So Olympiad Success has been India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad examinations, and we have been successfully conducting live classes as well from the past 2 years. So this is our third year when we have started the live classes for Olympiads preparation. So this year, kids, we have started three new things which I would like to mention here. First is the CBSE classes. Second is the preparation for International Mathematics Olympiad. So in case if you have heard about HKIMO, TIMO, SASMO, CMO, etc. So we have preparation classes for that as well. And finally, we are starting classes for JEE mains. So it would be specifically for JEE mains, right? So now if I talk about the CBSE classes, so kids, these would be 10 months long classes. So your entire CBSE curriculum would be covered. And this would be a rigorous curriculum which you need to follow. And your mentor would be, helping you a lot with that. So basically, if I say like this would be a rigorous curriculum, so what I mean by this is that there would be regular tests, homework. So you have to make sure that you do all of these regularly. And Tariq sir, who would be your mentor, would be checking these tests and homework regularly. And apart from that, like we will make sure that you get results, like we would be assuring you that you get good results in these examinations. Okay. And also, like the curriculum would be really tough. Okay. And finally, like the book which we would be referring to would be RS Agarwal. So each and every question of RS Agarwal would be covered. And like if you think that would be too much, so kids, uh, you should not join these classes if you think like there would be a lot of rigor and lots of tests and everything going on. So you have to be with us. You have to follow all the schedule and everything given by your mentor. So this is about the CBSE classes. And now, like the flow of this session would be, I would be introducing you to your mentor, who is Tariq sir. And I believe few of you would have taken classes from him earlier as well. So he's a brilliant mentor, I would say. He has been associated with Olympiad Success for quite many years now. And there is one specialty about this tutor, so your mentor. Basically, like we have a specific, special WhatsApp group created for the students who enroll for Tariq sir's classes. So wherein like you can raise your queries anytime to him. Okay. So otherwise in all our classes, this is not the case, but specifically for Tariq sir's classes, because he really wants that the student should not get stuck in any of the questions. So he would be happy to help. So over to you, Tariq sir.
Thank you, Aarti ma'am. Hi guys. So myself Tariq Ahmed, and I am able to read the name Aro. Aro, are you there? If you are there, please write or turn on the video. So I have been in this profession for last 20 years. Since 2002, I have been in teaching mathematics, and I start teaching mathematics from class standard 8, and I take it up to graduation level later. This time, this is the first year we are going to launch CBSE batches. In last 2 years, we have been Olympiad classes. So this time our focus is on R.S. Agarwal. R.S. Agarwal is a book which contains many questions. In fact, it contains all the questions which are present there in NCERT book. And for basic concept, this is really a good book. If you have covered all the questions, solved all the questions, then definitely your basic would be very fine. And I'm very much sure that any student who is able to solve the questions of R.S. Agarwal properly very easily can get 95 and 100 marks in between that very easily. So that is our aim. One advantage of my class is that, as Arthman said, that you will get a WhatsApp group. There I will always available to you, irrespective of the time. Whenever you have any doubts, you can ask me your doubts, and I would explain all your doubts when I have some time. I will be free in my free time. Beside that, we will solve each and every question. Some assignments would be given to you. You will have to answer. Then I will check that, award the marks. Everything would be there. So it would be a rigorous training for next 10 months. So if you all are willing to score any marks between 95 to 100 and to learn something of advanced concept, like you are in 8th class. So during the classes, I normally explain a lot of things from ninth, something from 10th also, which you can learn very easily. So if you have intention of attaining good knowledge, then you must join this and be ready for a hard work. So that is from my side, Aarti ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tariq sir. And it's a pleasure to have you on the platform as always. So now, kids, we would be having a short presentation on this course. So Rajan sir would be taking up this presentation. Okay, so if you have any doubts, queries, you can write it down in the chat section. And after the presentation gets over, we will be taking up all your queries one by one. Okay, so you can be prepared with your queries, and we will be answering all the queries after the presentation gets over. So over to you, Rajan sir.
Yeah, thank you, Ati ma'am. So students, firstly, welcome to the demo of class 8 CBSE mathematics. Okay, I think my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So firstly, let me tell you about us. What is Olympiad Success? So Olympiad Success is India's largest for a platform for Olympiad exams. We have Olympiad live classes. This is our third year in live classes. We are India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad platform. We have School Plus program. In School Plus program, we offer 8 courses. That's our mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication. In communication, spoken and written both, Vedic maths and code. Now, in Olympiad Success, we offer online CBSE classes for grade 6 to 12, one-on-one preparation classes for International Mathematics Olympiad like SESMO, CMO, Hong Kong International Mathematics Olympiad, TIMO, Math Count, US Olympiad, Math Kangaroo, PRMO, and we offer JEE Mains preparation classes. Now meet our rank holders for session 2021. So for 21-22, we are actually compiling the result. We will release soon. So we have rank holders 40 plus international rank 170 plus top 5 international rank and 120 plus top 10 international rank. Now about this batch. So in a batch, there will be 20 students. Okay. And classes will be conducted on Zoom. There will be 2 sessions per week. Days will be Tuesday and Friday, and the timing is 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. So the session is for 1 hour duration. The session include mix of theory, practice question session, and discussion of previous year paper. And as Aati ma'am already discussed, we are going to refer R.S. Agarwal book. Okay. Now the fees for this course is 16,650 rupees. It is a 10-month duration course. Payment link I will share in the chat box. Okay. The fees include online classes and practice of previous year paper. And students, if you enroll today, you will get Crest Mathematics Olympiad, that is CMO exam free. To join this course, you just need a laptop with good internet speed and headphone. Okay. And student, we actually advise always that you need to spend a lot of time, not a lot of time, but yeah, like few hours every day to cope up with the curriculum, the homework, the assignment Tariq sir will share with you. You have to complete them, okay, on a due date. Now the live classes will start from 25th March. Okay. So currently we have students 3,800 plus schools, and we are catering in 35 plus countries. Now students, if you have any doubt or question, you can ask.
Yeah, so I can see few questions already there in the chat section, Rajan sir.
Yeah.
So I'll just take first question is for Nirupama. So are we not going to study anything or just knowing about the program? So just hold on for a few more minutes, Nirupama, because we'll be having a question and answer round, and after that there will be a demo by Tariq sir. So you have to just wait for another 5-10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am, we have one question. Ma'am, I'm studying in ICSE board, so would CBSE lesson be beneficial for me?
So look, like if we look at the CBSE syllabus, so CBSE basically it helps in preparing for your competitive examinations like JEE, NEET, etc. So like you need to look in. These would be certainly beneficial, but then what you are aiming at, so that would be really helpful for us to understand that whether you should join these classes. Nitin sir, like is this fine, or should we
Yeah,
if
so I
you can
think,
elaborate?
yeah. So I think we are going to be following RS Agarwal for this particular course. I think if you look at RS Agarwal, I think it has questions which are beyond the typical NCERT curriculum. So I think what we really need to do is, I think especially if your aim is to appear for competitive exams later on, then this definitely is going to be a good course for you. But if you want to stick to, let's say, ICSE curriculum only, then you may skip this particular course, right? So I think it is a choice wherein, let's say, you want to appear for some of the competitive exams later on, like JEE or NEET. NEET doesn't have mathematics. Then definitely this is going to be important because, as I said, I think the concept, see, ultimately mathematics, be it ICSE or CBSE, right? It is very similar, just that there are certain portions which are covered in, let's say, class 6 in CBSE, they will be covered in ICSE a little later on, or vice versa, right? So there's some small difference in the syllabus, but ultimately, since we are going to be following RS Agarwal, things should definitely be useful. Is it going to be necessary to purchase RS Agarwal book? Yes, I think you have asked that earlier also. It is going to be necessary for you to purchase RS Agarwal. See, grade 6 is like it's a grade when you have to start focusing on mathematics a little bit more in detail, right? And I think that is the reason why we are saying that we don't need to just focus on NCERT, but I think we also want to take a level higher.
Yeah.
Next question
And
is a suggestion to keep at least 4 to 5 days a week. The classes syllabus should be complete by Diwali.
Yeah, I think everybody has an individual choice, so it's very difficult to incorporate that. So we do have another program which is primarily focused towards Olympiad exam preparation for class 8th. That is a shorter term course, and the course is going to be covered much before Diwali. So in case you are looking at completing the course much earlier, my recommendation would be to actually go for that particular course, which is obviously more focused towards Olympiad exams. But I know that there are other students who are also looking for a year-long course, and this is the reason why we have come up with this timeline.
Next question is, do you offer classes for other subjects also?
Yeah, so Nirupama, I think what we do is we have classes for, so I think as far as CBSE is concerned, right, we have two courses, one for mathematics and another one for science. For mathematics, as we mentioned, it is RS Agarwal as the base that we are going to take. And for science, we are going to be taking Lakmeet Singh. So again, for science, we want to make sure that students are ahead of the school curriculum. The other courses that we have for grade 8 are, so we have Olympiad courses also for math, science, English, reasoning. Reasoning, I think, is a very important subject. And then we have spoken and written communication, Vedic mathematics, and coding. So there are 8 subjects that we have for grade 8. Aarti has already shared the details, and you can actually have a detailed look at each of those 4 courses, because then we have syllabus and timelines and when the course is going to start and complete. So all those details are available at that place.
And one more, sir, are there any other reference book like R.D. Sharma, etc.?
Yeah, so I think, since I think there was another student who was asking whether it is, I mean, they have to purchase this book. So obviously R.D. Sharma is also a good book. We are not denying that. But for this particular course, we have kept RS Agarwal as the base. So that everybody's students, I mean, all the students, they actually purchase a particular book and then they ensure that they complete it during the curriculum.
Can we pay the fee after the course is over?
No, yes. So that is definitely not going to be possible. So in that case, you'll have to then attend the course next year. I'm interested for Olympiad batch, but would be interested if the batch size is limited, maybe around 10 students. So Diva, typically the batch size for our Olympiad classes is typically higher. But for CBSE, I mean, we are sure that the batch size will be around 10 only.
And Dishita, there's a question from Dishita. Sorry, I joined a little late. Can you tell what we did and what are we doing?
Yeah, I think what we can do is we can actually share the Facebook link, the video, the entire video is available. So in case anybody wants to revisit that or they've joined late, they can definitely go and look at that video. So Aarti, if you can just share the.
Yeah, I've shared that.
Okay, great.
Okay, so students, anyone have any other question or doubt?
Okay, great. Okay, so should we start the demo? I think we should, right? So we should get started. So Tariq sir, I think over to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So let's start the demo. Today I'm going to explain the first chapter, that is about rational numbers. You may have some idea about this. You may have learned this in 7th also. Rational number, this is the first chapter in R.S. Agrawal book. Before coming to rational number, some of the numbers we have learned earlier in 5th, 6th, 7th. So the first number which comes to our mind, that is called natural numbers. So who is going to tell me what are natural numbers? I'm waiting for the reply. 1 to infinity. Okay, Nirupma. Which exist in word. Yeah, that is a correct definition. So natural numbers, the numbers existing in the nature, those numbers are called natural numbers. Now your answer was saying 1 to infinity, right? In fact, this is incorrect. Infinity is not a natural number. I will come to that later. But yes, all the numbers 1, 2, 3, all these numbers, these are called natural numbers. In fact, natural numbers are the gift by the God, by the nature. The numbers which we can see by our eyes, those numbers are called natural numbers. For example, you are able to see one teacher here right now giving demo. So yes, this is 1. So this is natural number. You may count, you may see anything, 2 pens, 3 pencils, 5 boys, 10 girls. That's why all these numbers which we can see with our eyes, those are known as natural numbers. 14 students, yes. So here I'm going to tell you one particular thing about this natural number, that in mathematics, we denote natural numbers by the capital letter N. Natural numbers are denoted by capital letter N. So this is important point. You should note it down. Okay. Then the second number which comes to our mind, that is whole number. Whole number. So who is going to give the example of whole number? Yeah, correct, Nirupma. So when we add 0 to this natural number, 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, 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 these are the examples of natural numbers. And when we add 0 to this, then these all numbers are known as whole numbers. So here we must know that 0 is not a natural number. As I said earlier, why 0 is not a natural number? As I said earlier, that the numbers which we can see with our eyes, no, we cannot count, we cannot see that. Only we can count those numbers or those things which we can see. So 0 we cannot see, like we are saying that 0 pens are there. No, it is invisible. That's why 0 is not a natural number. But when we add 0 to these numbers, that changes to whole number. And whole number is denoted by the capital letter W. We denote the whole number by the letter W. Fine? Okay. Then there is third number, integers. Integers. Any idea about integers? Whole numbers, natural numbers, and negative numbers. Good. Good. Okay. So you are saying whole numbers, natural numbers, and negative numbers. Those are called integers. There is one good definition for integers, but I will come to that later. Okay. Before, after when I will able to explain the rational numbers, after that I will come to integers definition. Right now I'm saying, okay, this is acceptable. But one good definition is there with me. I will share you. Just wait for 5 minutes. Now I'm coming to the topic rational numbers. This is in your syllabus in class 8. Now, I'm not going to ask the definition. I'm going to explain it. The numbers of the form P by Q, where Q not equal to 0, are called rational numbers. This is the definition for rational numbers. Any number which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, means in a fraction. And the condition is for a rational number to define that the denominator Q should not be equal to 0. So Q should not be equal to 0. Then those numbers are called rational numbers. For example, 1 by 2. See, this is in the form of P by Q. Yes. This is the example of a rational number. 5 by 3 with minus sign. Yeah, this is also in the form of P by Q. So this is the example of a rational numbers. My question is, tell me whether 7 is a rational number. This is my question. Yes. Now I'm asking the reason. Why? Why 7 is a rational number? Yeah, because the denominator is 1. It has denominator 1. And it is the tradition that when denominator is 1, we do not show that. We do not write that. Okay. My another question is whether minus 5 is a rational number. Yes, correct. With the same logic, it has 1. Another question is whether 0 is a rational number. Yes, because 0 has also 1 at the denominator place. That's correct. Okay, so rational numbers are the numbers which can be written in the form P by Q, and the condition is Q should not equal to 0. I'm coming to that reason why we cannot put Q equals to 0. Nirupma, your answer was in fact correct. So these are the examples. One important point about rational numbers is, which you have to learn, that rational numbers are denoted by the letter, capital letter Q. Rational numbers are denoted by the capital letter Q. Fine. Okay. Okay. Now, one question, this I have to explain why infinity not a part of natural number, and the other one, what is integers. We can define integers as, now you have idea about rational numbers. So integers are a rational number. Integers are rational numbers with denominator 1. This is the shortest definition for integers. This is also correct, but this is in fact not a definition, but you can say, yeah, this defines an integer. When denominator becomes 1, that number changes to integers. Okay, like 5, it has denominator 1, so this is the example of integers. 0, it has denominator 1, so yes, this is integer. 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3. All these are example of integers, and you can see very easily that each denominator is equal to 1. So this is the shortest definition for an integer. Integers are the rational numbers actually with denominator 1. And the other thing about integers we have to learn that integers are denoted by the letter Z. Integers are denoted by the letter Z. Rational numbers are denoted by the letter Q. Integers are those numbers. Integers are those numbers which have denominator 1, and integers are denoted by the letter Z. So right now I explained natural number, whole number, integers, and rational numbers. Now I am coming to this thing. Why we cannot put Q, means at the place of denominator we cannot put 0. Okay, what is the reason? Hold on, I will ask questions also. Let me explain first, Nirupma. Then I will start asking the questions and solving some of them. Okay. Now, the definition for the rational number is any number of the form P by Q, Q is not equal to 0, that is known as rational number. Now I am coming to this reason why we cannot put Q, means denominator, as 0. And Nirupma, you answered earlier, because when we will put 0 at the denominator, the final value would be, write it again, no, not defined. What is the meaning of not defined, Nirupma? Yeah, what is the meaning of can't define? Okay, so I am going to show you why we are saying it is not defined. What is the meaning when we say infinite, that 1 by 0 is not defined? Okay, so I'm going to show by some examples. You can learn it within 3-4 minutes. Just focus here. See, one number I'm writing 10, and I'm going to divide this number by 10. Okay, so what would be the value I will get? 1, definitely. Okay, now see, what is my aim? I'm going to keep the numerator same and going to bring 0 here at the denominator, but not at once, slowly, gradually. This is the number line. Here is the 10. Here is the 0. Now gradually I will come closer to 0, 1 by 1. And then let's see what is the final result we are going to get here. And it will give the full explanation why we cannot put Q here as 0. See, this is suppose here it is 5. So now I'm going to keeping the numerator same and reducing it to 5. Now tell me, what would be the value you will get? You will get to, see very clearly. Here, the denominator is decreasing. It is decreasing. While notice here, the overall value has increased. It increases from 1 to 2. Okay. Now I'm going to reduce it more. Out of 10 and 5, 5 is more closer to 0. So we are more close to 0, and then the value increases. Now I'm going to reduce it to 2. Suppose it is 2 here. So 10 by 2. Obviously 2 would be in the left of 5 on number line. So now by putting 2, we are more close to 0. So 10 by 2, we will get 5. Here I reduce the value, and here what we are noticing? It has increased again from 2 to 5. Now see, for clear explanation, I'm going to extend it. Now here it is 0. Suppose here it is 2. Now here it is 1. 1 is more closer to 0 than 2. So 10 by 1, we will get 10. What happened? Here I have decreased denominator. It is more closer to 0. Here the value has increased from 5 to 10. Still the denominator is not 0, but now we are getting a value 10. Now see, suppose here 0.1. Obviously 0.1 is smaller than 1 and it is more closer to 0, correct? So I'm going to put this value at the denominator, 10 by 0.1. Tell me, what would be the, yeah, correct. It would be 100 by 1 and this is 100. Now see, out of 1 and 0.1, 0.1 is more closer to 0 and see the value increased to 100. Now tell me, out of 0.1 and 0.01, which one would be more closer to 0? Obviously this one. Now I am going to put this 0.01 and its value would be 1000, correct? Now see, still the denominator is not 0. It has some value. It is not 0 in fact. If you want to write this in fraction, we can write 1 by 100 and this is not 0. This is 1 out of 100 and the value increases to 1000. If I'm going to bring it more closer to 0 by putting 001, so obviously the value will increase to 10,000. If I'm going to bring it more closer by 0001, then one more 0 will be added. Now see, it reaches to 1 lakh. So if I put 2 zeros here, then obviously 2 zeros will increase here. If I am going to put 3 more zeros, here 3 more zeros will increase. Now see, still this is not 0. This is close to 0. This is not 0. Its exact value is not 0. But now see how big a value we are getting. So whatever number of zeros we are increasing here, that is going to add here. Still the value is not 0 and we are getting so large value. That's why we keep on putting 0 here. We can get adding 0 here and endlessly it can going on. Still we will far ahead from the 0. That's why when a number from 0, we get a very large value, and that's why it has given a name, and that is infinity. In other words, we can say not defined, because we do not get an exact value. When we say this is 2, we have exact value of 2. But dividing a number by 0, this is the reason I showed you here, you won't get a definite value. That's why this is prohibited in the calculation. We cannot put 0 at the denominator. And that is the reason here the condition is always added to define a rational number. So again, a rational number is a number of the form P by Q, and there where Q should not equal to 0. This is the condition. Infinity means not defined. Both have same meaning. In lower classes, we write not defined, but in higher classes, we call it infinity. Now I am coming to that era. In the very beginning, one of you said about natural number 1 to infinity. Now tell me again whether infinity would be a natural number. I think Nirupma, your answer was there. Yeah, correct. That's why I said you cannot add infinity. Yeah, 1 to dash dash dash. You cannot write infinity because infinity is not defined. Okay, so I explained something. Now coming to some questions. I'm going to ask, you have to answer. Okay. Question is, all whole numbers are natural numbers. True or false? False. Only two answers I have been getting. Three answers correct. Zero is not a natural. Correct. So this is a false statement. Okay. All natural numbers are examples of integers. True or false? True. Yes. Correct. This is true. All natural numbers are examples of integers. And integers are denoted by which capital letter? Okay, good. Good. Z. Now, what is the notation used for rational numbers? Yeah. Capital Q or a small q? Capital Q. Correct. Okay. -5/3 is not a rational number. Tell me. False? Yes. This is example of a rational number, in fact. So it is not added here. So that's why this is false. Fine. Okay. Now, one question I'm going to write here. You need to solve. 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 3. Can you add? Can you find the value of this number? I'm waiting. From where you will start? 1 by 8. Okay. Tell me from which place you will start? Downmost. Yeah, correct. You have to start from here. Okay. So let me solve it. Let me solve it. See, you have to start from here. 1 plus 1 by 3. And you know, here it is 1. Now you need to take the LCM. The LCM of 1 and 3 is 3. Divide 3 by 1, you will get 3. Then multiply that with 1, you will get 3. Then again divide this 3 by this number 3, you will get 1. And then multiply that quotient with the numerator 1. So it is 4 by 3. So its value we are getting 4 by 3. Correct? Now here 1 by and its value is 4 by 3. What I should write for this one? 1 by 4 by 3. What I should write? Tell me that. 1 into 3 by 4. 3 by 4. Yeah. 1 into 3 by 4. Here I am going to show you the rule which is used. The first rule is A by B upon C. So what would be its net value? Its value would be, in this case, B would come down. A upon B into C. This is the value of this. Now the second one. A upon B by C. Here, in this case, this C will go up. It would be A into C by B. A into C by B. And the third one is A by B by C by D. And we can write this as A by B into D by C. These are the three rules which we use during the calculation. Now see here. This is from the rule number 2. This is of this form. So obviously 3 will go up, 1 into 3 by 4, and it would become 3 by 4. Now we get the value of this one. Now we need to add 2. So 2 plus 3 by 4, we will get 4. 8 plus 3, that is 11 by 4. Now we have the value of this term, 11 by 4. Now we can put 1 by 11 by 4. Again, rule 2 would be used. We can write 4 by 11. Now we have the value of all these terms. This is 4 by 11. We need to add 1. 1 plus 4 by 11. This would be 11 plus 4 by 11. That is 15 by 11. So its value is now 15 by 11. Then 1 by 15 by 11. And it would be 11 by 15 according to the second rule. Now we get all the values till this term. Now we need to add 1. So 1 plus 11 by 15, it would be 15 plus 11 by 15, that is 26 by 15. Now we get the value till this term. Then 1 by 26 by 15, it will follow the second rule, and the final answer is 15 by 26. So this is the answer, 15 by 26. Okay, so one more question I'm going to write here of similar kind. Now solve that. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 4. Solve it. I'm waiting for the answers. Then I will explain that question again. I'm waiting. I hope you all are solving. So go one by one. Tell me the value of this one, this term. 5 by 4 or 4 by 5? This term, this whole term. 4 by 5. Yeah, correct. So its value is 4 by 5. Okay, correct. Its value is 4 by 5. After this, tell me the value of these terms. 15 by 27. Check it again. Nineteen by 43. Okay, final answer you are saying. So 4 by 5 plus 3, you will get 4 plus 15 by 5, that is 19 by 5. So its value would be 1 by 19 by 5, that is 5 by 19. And then we have to add plus 2 here. So 5 plus 38 by 19. So this is 43 by 19. Then 1 by 43 by 19. And this is equal to 19 by 43. Correct. So the correct answer is 19 by 43. Okay. One more question of similar kind. 1 by 1 plus 2 by 2 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 3. Fine. Solve this one. If anyone has got the value of this first one, you can tell me. I can write here. Okay, I'm waiting. 5 by 3. Okay, yes, he's saying 5 by 3. 5 by 11. Nirupma is saying 5 by 11. 5 by 3. Good. Okay. Now two students are of the opinion 5 by 3. So let me check it. 6, 1, 5 by 3. 2 by 5 by 3, 3 will go up. 6 by 5 plus 1, 11. 5 by 11, in fact, Nirupma's answer was correct. Not 5 by 3. Here it is minus. So now, tell me the value of this one. Yeah, waiting. 5 by 3. Okay, one answer 5 by 3. 4 by 3. 4 by 3, this is the second answer I'm getting. By yes. This is by Anandi. So Musa is saying 4 by 3. Okay. Four by 5. Yeah, again. I'm also getting 4 by 5. See, 1 plus 1 by 3. And this is in fact 4 by 3. Then 1 by 4 by 3, you will get 3 by 4. Then 2 minus 3 by 4, you will get 8 minus 3 by 4, that is 5 by 4. And then 1 by 5 by 4, and this is 4 by 4. So 4 by 5 is correct. So finally, 5 by 11 minus 4 by 5. And then you have to take the LCM, 55. 5 5 ja 25, 5 11 ja 44. So this is minus 19 by 55. So this is the answer of this particular question. So I hope you enjoyed these questions. Good, yes. Yeah. These kind of questions are normally asked in some competitive exams also, like in Olympiad. Okay. Okay. One thing more I'm going to ask. The sum of two rational numbers are always is always a rational number. Okay, tell me, this is true or false? True? Correct. Okay, do you have idea? Yeah, this is true. Do you have idea? What is the name of this property? This is a property, in fact, and it has a particular name. Yeah, good. Closure property. This is known as closure property. So this is the example of closure property. When we add two rational numbers, we always get a rational number. Whenever we subtract two rational numbers, it also gives us a rational number. Subtraction is also addition of positive and negative rational numbers. So subtraction, when we add a negative number with a positive number, we will get a rational number. So we can also write like this, 7 minus 5, and this we call subtraction. Same thing. So subtraction is in fact addition of positive numbers and negative numbers. So whenever we add two rational numbers, we will always get a rational number. Correct? One last question. X by 2 minus 2 is a rational number. True or false? False, false, false. Good. Okay. So the reason is, Nirupma said, because 2 minus 2 is 0, and at the place of quotient denominator we will get 0. We cannot put 0 in the denominator because it will change to infinity. Yeah. And that is the limitation of rational number. So that's why this is a false statement. Got it? So I explained a very few things today. In this limited time, we will have to learn a lot of new things in next 10 months when you will join the classes. We will learn a lot of new things of this class, of some advanced concepts, so that in 8th class itself, we may have some good basics of advanced. So that's from my side today. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.
Thank you, Tariq sir. Thank you very much. So students, how was the session? You can write in the chat box. Good. Okay. Okay. So the type of question you gave were also there in quantitative aptitude. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Challenging. Okay. Okay. Got it. Students, if you have any doubt, you can ask related to program or course.
Nirupama, yes, Tariq sir will be taking this batch. Okay. So always going to teach us. So can you elaborate on always? Because for this standard, he is going to teach. He's even taking 10th class CBSE and 9th as well, right, sir? Yeah. So he's there. So this batch currently he is only taking. Okay.
I have been taking 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
I
Nirupama,
think
this batch. Yeah. So he would be taking. So kids, like whatever demo we are conducting with the mentor, so that would be the mentor for your entire course. We won't be changing the mentor until and unless, like, there are some unavoidable circumstances, but that is a very rare situation. Okay. How much is the fees? Okay, so anyone can tell me how much is the fees? So kids,
Yes.
yeah, it is rupees 16,000. Yeah, okay. Nirupama has written down. Thank you so much, Nirupama. And it is a 10 months course. All right.
Okay,
So I'm
so
just reiterating, there would be 2 classes in a week. All right. Tuesday and Friday, the classes will be conducted. And these will be 1-hour classes. Your timing will be from 5:30 till 6:30.
yes, anyone have any other question? No? Okay, okay then, yeah. Okay then, I'll share the links in the chat box. Okay. Please copy these links and save somewhere. Okay. So you can register with the help of this link.
There is one
So
question
now,
from Dishita. What if we have school? So Dishita, like 5:30, it would be a late time, I believe. Like we won't be changing the timings of the class. This would be the same, like from 5:30 to 6:30. But then if your regular schools are, till this time, till 6:30, then we would suggest you to not to consider this batch because the timings won't be changed. Okay. Then probably you can come up for any other batch of ours, which we would be starting later on.
okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Nirupama.
Okay, then I think I have shared all links again. Okay, you can copy this link and save somewhere to join the batch. Now we will meet you in the live classes. Okay then. Thank you everyone. Thank you Tariq sir. Thank you Atima.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much, everyone.
Bye.
Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.